What's good, superstars? Back with another Veve video. We got Superstar Joe and we got Superstar Rob in the house.
How you doing?
Not bad. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. Ready for another one.
Yep, for sure. And a lot of important business to get to. So let's just get this straight out the way. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Become a superstar. Look how beautiful it is to be a superstar. You just smash that red button that says subscribe. You can hit that bell if you want to know when we post. Sometimes we're not posting always at the exact same time. So if you don't want to miss us for that day, because you know it's daily. If you don't want to miss us for that day, make sure you hit that bell, just like this little pointer mouse is doing right here, because that's going to give you a notification, let you know when our video is live. Today it's a little later than usual. We had some technical difficulties earlier. We tried recording. It didn't work, but that's okay. So make sure you hit subscribe. And there's another reason you might want to subscribe, and that is because of this video right here. We have our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. As you can see, we got over 1,100 now. You guys are flying in the doors. Flying in the doors. But this video is not even at 1,000 views. So guys, you have opportunity here. If you go into this video, it will explain everything about our giveaway and how you can win a rare comic of first appearance, Sam Wilson, Captain America 117. Great prize, and it gives you those 2 solid MCP points daily just for owning that, and that's free. So you don't have to do anything. Just go in here and make sure you're subscribed and follow the instructions at the end of the video. So go check out the one who has the Jurassic Park logo. Solid.
Don't forget to also put your Veve name, because we can't send it to you unless we know your Veve name. Some people are commenting, I'm saying, remember, put your Veve name down. So
yeah,
good luck to you.
Yeah, that's obviously how am I going to send it to you if I don't know your Veve username, right? So just follow the instructions like it says in the video, and you'll be okay. If we pick somebody and they don't follow the instructions, we're going to have to redraw. That's just what it is. All right, guys. So just wanted to remind you guys to enter the giveaway. Make sure you're subscribed, because that's definitely one of the requirements in order to do so. Next, let's talk about today, the current events. So first one is Veve had an update.
Yep.
So make sure you're on update 1.0.564, and pretty cool things here. The users can now switch between gesture and precision control in showrooms. I actually haven't tried that one out yet.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Yeah. Comics are now reflected on the profile pages. This was the cool one. This is the one that tipped me off that there was an update, because a lot of people were posting basically on your profile page at the top where it says how many collectibles you have. Now there's another section that says comics. So instead of grouping them together, it's now separated, and I like it.
They need to do that. It's, you know, they had collectibles there. You didn't know who owned what. Yeah. So I think it's better that they have it broken down now to those 2 columns, a little bit more organized.
And now you know your balance. If you're looking at it, you're like, oh, I'm really pretty heavy in comics, or oh, I'm pretty heavy in collectibles. Maybe I want some more comics, right? Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Brand screen upgrades. I took a look at this. I didn't really realize anything there. Maybe they changed some of the graphics, not 100%. Yeah. And performance optimization improvements, always good. So make sure you guys go and get the latest app. You don't want to get it too late when it's like drop time and then you can't make a drop or something like that just because you can't load the app. So make sure you're up to date.
Be prepared. Be prepared.
The next one is tomorrow's drop. We got a Medium article now. All right.
Yep.
Black Panther #1. We know it's not first appearance of Black Panther, but a couple first appearances in there.
Yeah. Appreciate the guys who made comments letting us know on Black Panther's real first appearance at the Fantastic Four, beating them all up. So
yeah, that's true. Somebody let us know that when he appears, he just beats all the Fantastic Four up. You were mentioning where this is ranked, I think.
Yeah, I looked it up. So last video, I thought maybe it'd be a C because the characters aren't like first and center in terms of the Disney or the Marvel MCU right now in the movies. But according to Veve Rank, there's speculation that there's going to be a Disney Plus series coming out potentially with these characters. So they're being a little bit more optimistic and giving this a B rank because if that Disney Plus series does come out, then I think that these characters are going to get a lot more clout. So we'll see in the future if it does come out. But you know, for me, it doesn't matter because if the price is right, I'm going to pick up one of these.
That's true.
That's for sure.
And like I said, I really love the common cover, and that's usually the lowest barrier to entry. And I think once they do allow you to put these into your showroom, this will just be really, really cool there.
Oh yeah,
big Black Panther. Oh, so cool. But
nice.
It's a regular drop. We got 30,000 mints, regular breakdown, regular cost. Nothing special about that. I guess Sleeping Comics, you're right. He ranked it a B tier. And I know there's been some controversy about us just always referring to Sleeping Comics as ranks, but we want to be consistent with how we compare. And we're not comic guys or comic book guys. And he has we enjoy the way he does his rankings because he does take into account current shows or upcoming shows, and
Yeah.
and he always leaves those notes and lets you know this is why. So we really appreciate the way he breaks it down, and that's why we like to reference him.
Yep. No, agreed. I see it the same way as him. Like, you're not just buying comics of the past. You have to buy with the millions and millions of more people coming
Yeah,
on. You need some of that current popularity as well. I think that's why, Luke Cage, which just came out, that too is going to be up there, right? He had
it's
his
doing
Netflix
well
show. I think
already. Have you taken a look?
yeah, that one's doing well. I can't break that one. I think it's like 70, is it?
It's getting close to. I ended up getting in a rare at around 65. I had some gems, but
Okay,
um,
nice.
I don't know.
Nice.
I seen it yesterday in the 50s, the high 50s, like 58. I should have got it there, but who
Yeah.
knows? They'll probably dip. If you wait for another gem squeeze, once they announce whatever it is on the weekend, everything's gonna
Yep. Yep.
dip, typical fashion. But I just wanted to be in there before my. I don't buy anything really over 65 for a rare comic.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure I was in there. Could always sell it off if it ends up going higher, and then wait for another gem squeeze. But
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll see. This is going to definitely be one I want to pick up. All right. So the next thing, this was like some breaking news midday, got everybody ruffled, feathers
Oh
ruffled.
my God, this guy.
I think that this guy's kind of a bozo. He's the he's the Wax NFT, I guess, co-founder, and he's just throwing shade straight at Veve. And it's basically like very unintelligent shade. It's as if he hasn't even done any research, doesn't even understand what's to come in the
He
project.
for sure knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
He's a competitor, right?
Yeah.
So I'll play the video. I'm not sure if you guys are going to hear it. If you don't hear it, I think I guess we'll just explain it afterwards. But it's only like 45 seconds. Rob, let me know if you hear it because that should be a good test of it. All right.
Yeah, give it a shot.
There is not a single app that has an NFT on the Apple ecosystem,
App
on the
Store,
Apple
Yep.
App Store. There are people who have been misled by companies. I think Disney misled companies. If they might not even have understood what was going on. Mm-hmm. Disney does not have an NFT. Some people think they bought NFTs on the Veve app. They have not. They bought virtual items. I say that because you can't trade that for money. You can't trade that off the Veve app. It's trapped in the Veve app. And I think they do a very poor job of actually highlighting that to users.
So what do you think?
When I saw this for the first time, I was like genuinely upset because this CEO, even though what he said may be true right now, anyone who's been following Veve, who has listened to the founders of Veve, who has listened to the AMAs, they know that the team at Veve is highly, highly committed, and every single AMA, they will tell you, like they're in beta testing right now for MTL, right? Yeah. Everything he said is coming to Veve. So sure, maybe his NFT platform offers it now, but these are our official Disney NFTs. Call it what you want. If you want to call it an item right now, fine, call it an item. But we're in early. The functionality of the app to then convert it back to with MTL back to fiat, or even with Immutable X, maybe convert it to another NFT or even whatever, like trading it with doing any kind of NFT trading. That's all coming. So when I first heard this, I said, okay, I think this guy knows what he's doing. He's a businessman. He wants to trash Veve so that he can get all the new people to come to him. But I think he's kind of selling it a little bit unfairly right now. What do you think?
Yeah. He's picking at the points that he knows that the Veve user base has real sensitivities with. So yeah, I think he reads the comments. He sees everybody saying when MTL, or when IMX, when IMX. When am I going to be able to take things off the platform? And he's just kind of twisting the knife to kind of make his platform seem better.
Yeah.
If you want, there's a bunch of memes right now out there. I'm going to see if I can scroll down and find some. But there was a comparison of Spider-Man in Wax versus Spider-Man in Veve, and it's night and day. So Wax, you can transfer your pixelated Spider-Man off the app or whatever. but if you show it to somebody, they might not even know what it is.
Yeah.
It's that bad. So I'm sure that they'll get better with their graphics and all that. But if you're going to compare the product right now, even if it's not able to come off the app just yet, Veve's is far ahead, light years ahead. And I think that's their plan, that they're trying to perfect the actual product before they let you move it around and do all that. But it's clear that he also dropped his other headphone in the toilet in his hotel room. And he's just really upset about that, right?
Yeah.
But classic
Get that
Veve
garbage out of here. Get that garbage out of here.
So a classic Veve Twitter gives a response, and it was, oh no, this is not it. Here. This is their classic response right here. Yeah, they're just laughing at him. They're like, get that guy, exactly, get that
garbage out of here.
He's just laughing, and everyone's just like, what is going on? They're like, you guys are crazy. You don't even know what's coming.
This is
someone put up the Disney tweet to say like, yo, it's legit. Like, it's legit. They called it an NFT in their Twitter. They called it an NFT.
Like, this guy's completely out to lunch, but I think he did it on purpose.
Yeah, probably. I'm just trying to see if I can find that other meme. Maybe not. But it's okay. If you guys do some digging, you'll see there's some good ones in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are just losing it, right?
I never even heard about his platform until he trashed Veve. So it's whatever he planned is working, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you want a good laugh, like when you're lying down or something, just go through these replies. It's actually hilarious. It makes me laugh every time I look at it. Okay. Next thing, we broke this. We broke this in one of our previous videos. It was a reply as well to the update. And someone asked, Superstar Joe B asked, I just want to update my incorrect birthday. Sad face. And they're like, if it's 1 day off, it will be fixed soon. If not, please submit a support ticket. And you guys know, I did the support ticket. They corrected it for me. I was only 1 day off, but they also mentioned that it had something to do with their time zones or something, maybe. And so if you're 1 day off, don't worry about it. It's going to be fixed soon. They're aware of it. They've made note of it here now and writing on Twitter. And also, I think that if you are off by more than a day, like I saw another tweet today, someone was off by 4 months. I'm like,
no, that's probably a mistake.
That's got to be when you first signed up. You put in the wrong date. But
yeah, for sure.
If your birthday is super off, you're probably going to want to have the correct birthday. I don't know if you some people sign up for these things and just put in fake birth dates just to test it out. And then after, if you like it, it might be a problem when you're coming to pull your money out. So you might want to submit a support ticket because you can't change that yourself.
Right. Because everyone I know was off by 1 day.
Yeah. So that should be fixed. That should be fixed. Hopefully now that they fixed my day, it's not going to push me ahead of day.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know. And it'll be fixed soon, guys. So don't worry. Don't sweat it. They're aware of it, at least, right? So that's the good thing. If anything does happen,
concerns Superstars for a bit.
Yeah, if you're ever trying to confirm something and they ask you for your license and they say, oh, you're off by a day, I think that they know about it, right?
They know,
so don't sweat it. The next thing that we're going to talk about is basically the big meat and potatoes. It's the title of the video. Not all FA are created equal. This is going to be received, I think, very... I don't know how you guys are going to receive. It's not popular opinion. A lot of people really, really cherish the FA and have gone all in on FA. And that's maybe one of the reasons why we want to make this video, just because I don't necessarily think that all FA are created equally. I think that there's a point, if you were to rank every single collectible, I think there's a point where it becomes, okay, FA maybe doesn't matter below this point. Obviously, the Grails, the Todds, the Supermans, the maybe Wonder Woman, even any of the really big, the Mickey and Walt, all that stuff for sure. FA is going to matter if they ever do come out with secondary, third, because those are like really, really huge fan bases. There's people who dedicate their lives. They have rooms in their houses for these things. Collections on collections. That's why Wonder Woman, I'm sure there's some people out there, because I know she's worldwide. So she might be in that realm, but the reason I thought about this was the Supergirl, the whole Supergirl thing. When it came out, I was like, are there people who are really going to be down the line wanted to pick up a FA Supergirl? And I don't know. There might be a couple, but the following of Supergirl, I think I could confidently say. I think I can confidently say that the following of Supergirl is nowhere near some of these other Grails. And like even like a Robin, I understand he's season 1. It might be a little bit different, but is there going to be someone who comes out there and looks at them and says, I need that Robin because it's FA. I don't know. I don't know if that's it. I think a lot of people who have Robin, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think a lot of people who have Robin either have them because they have a Batman that they want Robin with, or they have leftover gems and they're like, okay, let me get a Robin because he's FA. And
so
yeah,
I'm gonna jump in here. So like, and I already know that there's gonna be a lot of people watching this video, and you're not gonna agree with us. So don't worry about it. Tell us in the comments. We want to hear from you. But we want to give you guys a little bit of a different perspective. So first of all, FAs, we know they're going to be still great. Veve's going to be great. Veve's going to grow. All these FAs are still going to be great. But is it really that crazy to think that maybe somebody who had an FA Supergirl might consider selling her to then pick up now this new Supergirl who looks way more realistic, and then maybe with the difference, the gems, do something else, or even Wonder Woman? Like I noticed Wonder Woman, she was trading over 1,000 for a while. I mean, like the market's pulled back, but she's trading around 800 now. Is it possible that when this new, and it happened right around that time that the new Wonder Woman was put out on like February the 5th? So is it possible they sold it to pick up a way cheaper version, more realistic version looking one of her? So they gave up on the FA to then get the difference in the gems and then go pick up some more items that they might want with that delta. And then it helps them with MCP as well. And they still get to have a Wonder Woman who's super realistic looking. Is it crazy to think that there's people out there who are going to do that, and that might create a selling pressure on the FAs right now? And that in the long term, when you have new people coming onto the app who maybe aren't the most avid collectors and it's new for them, that maybe they won't value the FA over a realistic version. Because I know that when I had some people come onto this app, they looked at Marvel Mighty versions versus realistic versions like Captain America, and they're like, I don't want this cartoon looking one, putting gamification aside, right? I don't want this cartoon looking one. I want the one that looks sicker. So I don't know, like long term, I think I agree with you. It's definitely some of these FAs for sure. Like these grails, no matter what you do, they're gonna be up there no matter how they look. But maybe these lower tier superheroes that are less popular, have less of a following, maybe there won't be the same commitment to the FAs as there will be to some of their either realistic looking ones or some that might come down the line that are incredibly artistic.
Yeah. I think you make a point. I think that Wonder Woman is a grail and will be in that conversation with the Batmans. I think that the FA will do better than any other Wonder Woman that comes out long term. I think that anything else, like you said, anything that's not as big of a fan base, and someone comes into the app and wants like a showcase piece. Say someone comes in and they're like, okay, I want a Supergirl to flex to my friends, or I want to have it in my showroom. I forget the name. What's the word I'm looking for? When they have the Supergirl just chilling there, it's like
it's a trophy girl.
A trophy girl. So there's people with memes on that, right? Like memifying things might make them worth more value. There's if you in the sports world, for example, you got rookie cards, but you got jersey cards, you got autograph cards. There's a bunch of cards that come out afterwards that trump the original cards. So I think, for example, a Charizard, that first edition obviously carries a lot of weight because it's the most cherished and most loved card in Pokemon. So obviously, no matter what comes out with Charizard, that's always going to be the holy grail and never will be surpassed. And I think we have a couple of those on DV, where you'll have the holy grail. Yeah, you'll have the holy grail that's a top 5 or whatever, and never will be passed by, no matter what comes out. Another Batman that comes out will never pass Todd. Like, I'm confident in saying that. Another Walt that comes out will never pass Walt. Unless there's like 10 of them, like unless it's really, really scarce. But this is comparing apples and
if they put out a Walt that has 10, like only 10 items, obviously that's going to change the whole thing.
That. Has to be kind of comparable.
Yeah, like, and for sure, like scarcity matters, and even in the real world, scarcity matters. There could be something that comes out afterwards that's so much more scarce than the original.
Look at that comic book, the Spider-Man comic book.
Right, like you can't really deal with that right now, because even right out of the bat, it's not like now where you can actually sell one of your FAs that maybe are worth $800 and then pick up another one that's not an FA but looks different, maybe more artistic, for 200, then use the 600 to go get something else, right? You can have Wonder Woman too with that price. You can have, you could sell an
Exactly.
FA and you could get both, probably all three, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl for 600 or whatever, or 800 for selling one of the FAs. It's just
And
something
some of
that
the
people might do.
and some of the FAs aren't even as nice. Like the new ones are nicer. Imagine you want to put a showcase together. Okay, I'm gonna go spend whatever on a FA when these ones look better. And I think that that's gonna correct the prices on some of these lower audience superheroes or characters. Who knows? If a realistic group comes out, this is an example I gave you when we were talking off camera. If a realistic group comes out, if FA Christmas Groot really gonna hold up? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and another thing as well is, this is kind of really long term, but they talk a lot about how you could get paid for your showrooms, which, you know, people are, they might do. Would you rather walk into a showroom that has cartoon looking dudes, or maybe people are going to favor a showroom that has realistic looking dudes? I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I like Rob has said before, we are pro Veve. Everything Veve,
Yes.
we're pro Veve. We do have a lot of FA in our collection, and we were here earlier than a lot of people. Not super early, but earlier than a lot of people. And it's just a video to show that there is still opportunity in the marketplace, because FA is not the end all and be all, and that's what we want to kind of put out there. Because if you're new to Veve, you don't have to have the FA of these lesser known superheroes, lesser known characters. It's not going to end you, because you might end up doing very well. And for that reason, I pulled up a couple of examples. Now, this is just random things that I found looking today, just doing a research. But for example, if we go to Torchic, this is a Pokemon. And
I have one of those.
it's a starter Pokemon. Like, it's one of the three you can pick in the game. Torchic, yeah. Firebird. These are the cards that have come out for Pokemon trading card game. And the first ever card to come out was the EX Ruby and Sapphire, number 73.
Yeah.
Which is this card over here. Okay. That's the rookie card.
How much it worth?
10 is trading for $40. All right.
Get yourself a group for that.
Yeah. So then if you look over here, I think it's, which one is it? It's this. What number was it? It's this guy here. 108.
Team Rocket Returns.
Team Rocket Returns. So it's somewhere down at the bottom, I think. but anyway, regardless, look at the price for a PSA 10.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You don't need to be FA, guys. You don't need to be FA. This is a starter Pokemon. It's not just a random Bellsprout we're talking about. Okay? Yeah. Starter of the three. And it's just showing like something in real life that's not the first appearance that's doing better than something that is the first appearance. It's going to happen. It's going to happen on TV too.
It's kind of related to the point where you're saying like a collectible that might have a lower following, less of a following.
Yeah. And now this
of a committed group.
This might be a little bit more scarce. I'm not 100% sure. I just did a quick search.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that there are more examples. And here's another one. Totodile. First one is Neogenesis, number 80. Here you go. First edition. It's even got the stamp, this one. This one's even got the stamp, first edition.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
First edition PSA 10. $180. All right? Wow. $190.
Okay.
Reverse hollow. It's not even a hollow. Not even a hollow, but reverse hollow. Pokemon Expedition, $515.
Yeah.
Again, don't know the scarcity. Could be that these are way more scarce, but regardless, if you're gonna say I need a card, I need a Totodile card, people are gonna come to this card rather than the other card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
FA is not end all and be all. Veve can always switch the game on you.
Another thing too is like this whole digital, this whole digital art piece of this and this whole digital collectible, it is still a relatively new concept. So I know obviously, and I know people are gonna completely disagree with this, but collectibles, yeah, we know that the first time they come out, it's the first time you ever see the character. Like that character never existed, and then you first comic, whatever, 1956 is the first time you see this character. A lot of these collectibles, they're of characters that have been around for decades. So really the weight that it holds, it will be the first Disney NFT. That's giving it its value. But maybe that commitment won't be there forever, because it's not like that character hasn't already been around for decades. It's not like it's the first time the world has learned about this character. So I don't know, just something to think about as well. Again, we're completely pro Veve, and we like to make videos sometimes giving a different perspective than what you see everywhere else. So we already know that there's many of you watching this video that are not going to agree with what we said, and we want to hear from you. We actually love to hear from you. Comment below, because we respond to every single comment that we get.
So
So
far, I don't think we missed one.
no, I don't think we missed one. And on the other side too, every once in a while when we put out a video like this, which is a little bit of a different opinion, there's actually always some people too who actually agree. Sometimes you know it can go either way. So definitely, if you agree, tell us. Like we want to know what the community's thinking. I don't know. Do you have anything else to add to that?
What do you think? I want to know in the comments. What do you think could come out that would flip the tables on the FA? Let's just play a game here. Let's say same number of mints, but what would come out that would flip the table? So like, would it be something that's animated? Like if you get an animated, Catwoman, for example, same number of mints, would it flip Catwoman FA?
Could the utility flip it?
Something like that. What would you like to see, and what do you think?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm going to be in the market. To be honest with you, I was originally doing it. I kind of cut down my collectibles. I'm obviously more into the rare comics right now for MCP, but I do have a bunch of collectibles, and they're I think all FA or FE.
You got some pretty good ones.
Yeah, my collection is probably more expensive in terms of collectibles. But,
yeah,
I have more comics. But I'm not drawn right now to the sub Grail FAs at all.
Yeah.
Like I have zero want or need for them. And I feel like those will be the first ones to sell off when something comes. And I just don't want to be in that space. So I want to hear from you guys. What would it take for you to sell your Catwoman FA for another Catwoman? Like what would the next Catwoman have to come out to make you sell your Catwoman FA if you only had one or something like that? Like an example like that. Give me that in the comments. I want to hear that. Also, don't forget to become a superstar.
Join the fam.
Thumbs up. Rob, I'll let you take this one away. And at the end, there's going to be the video that will show you which video to enter for the giveaway. If you haven't already entered, I'll have it on the screen. It'll pop up on this screen here for the last 5 seconds or whatnot.
Yeah, join the fam. You saw that right at the beginning of the video. We have a giveaway coming out. So jump back to that video. Give us your Veve name. Enter the contest to potentially get a free comic. So join the Superstar fam if you haven't already. And we hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.